Hello, hello. Okay, we are very, very tired already, but I'll be quick. So my name is Tali Rezun. I am a generation graduate of Executive MBA. I'm also a first generation DBA student and co-owner of Naton HR Global and Group CEO. So I'm more of an entrepreneur type, so I'm not out of many corporations. So I'll give more advice about the entrepreneurship. So hopefully will be good because I have over 20 years of experience coming up. So I hope to share some wisdom with you. So my beginning goes to the year 95 when I was producing music, and I even have my own band at the time, and I don't sing and I don't play any instrument. So of course everybody told me, you cannot do it, but producing and managing, it's definitely the needed thing to succeed in that business. So my dream was to have my own recording studio. And recording studio at the time were analog and very unattractive to me because it was out of date and very expensive, so I could not have it. And I found a way to develop first digital studio in Slovenia, and we start recording. Of course, every musicians didn't understand it, and they thought it's a demo studio. So we pack it up in these wooden boxes on the first slide here, on the first picture. So actually they thought there are a lot of cables inside, so and then that was okay. So we recorded full time, 24 hours a day, because we could save and edit. And before that was not possible because, of course, you had these analog tapes that were rolling, and it was not good. So we get great business from that. That is when I met my business partner Dusan, which I'm doing business now for 20 years. And I'll explain a little more about that. So, of course, next step was my record company. And on the second picture here, there's me and Dusan holding a press conference with Vlado Kalamer and Rajko Dujmic. I think everybody knows them. They're these great musicians, and especially Rajko Dujmic, very famous author from Croatia. And this was our first major publishing release of one great project, and we have sold over 70,000 units at that time. So this was first real money for me. So that was around the year 2000 or maybe 99. So we did a lot of compilation. Here's one with Tito on a Harley. This was very, very popular. So it's all good. So what I'm trying to do here, a lot of times somebody came and tell me, you cannot do that, you cannot do this, and I never let these things stand in my way. So I just push it through. So partnership can be very beneficial and rewarding, but extremely demanding. So for me and my business partner, I think our story was had ups and downs business-wise, but we always managed to find our ground, and it is extremely beneficial for both of us. So maybe some of you are kind of people that partnership is for you, maybe not. It depends, but it takes a lot of adaptation and a lot of mutual talking. So, but for me it works. So around the year 2002, the MP3 came out. I don't know if you remember. Today it's something totally every day, but at that time it came. For us, it came as a disaster because we were living from the CD sales or even cassettes. And of course, the MP3 came crashing in our lives, and it was time to change, time to adapt, time to change the industry. If we waited a little bit more time, we run out of money. So, and my partner said to me, look, let's buy 3 motorhomes. And we didn't know nothing about that. Let's buy and let's rent them. So we buy 3 motorhomes and we rent them. And in 4 years we were market leader, far market leader with these great brands. We had 35 motorhomes for rent, 7 motor yachts to rent, We had 2 apart hotels to manage and a few houses. So we had to book around 50 rooms every day in the season and rent out all of these motorhomes and yachts. So yes, it was a great business, and we learned a lot from that and earn something, and of course learn something. So this is one advice for the startup companies, because for whole my life I have been developing the startup companies. So don't lose focus, because in startup company you have fires that you must put out every day. So you must focus on the bigger picture to survive, and especially issuing an invoice must be priority number 1. So hopefully you understand what that means, because if you run out of money, then you have no more company. It's that simple, and these things happen all the time. So yes, in 2011. Or more, I can say 2008, the financial crisis came knocking. And of course, we were dependent on the banks to finance our clients, because our main core business was not renting, but selling, actually, of motorhomes. And this was our bread and butter. And the moment that banks stopped financing our clients, stopped giving leasing and everything else, of course our business was more or less over. So from the year 2009 to 2011, we just crisis managed the company and sell as much as we could. So basically in 2011 I got really tired, and I said, look, I need a change. I must do something now, because I can't think straight anymore. So I enlisted in the executive MBA in the 8th generation, and it really gave my brain some stretching. So I soon got a new business idea, and me and my partner bought one HR company, which was really small at the time, based in Ljubljana. And MBA gave me the strength and the needed knowledge to understand the multinational business, to start to speak their language, and to gain the needed terminology to start going to meetings, because it's an HR business. It's a business of the more or less of the multinational companies. So the MBA definitely gave me that boost, and I took over this company in 2012. And today we are present in 4 countries. We have offices in Ljubljana, Zagreb, Belgrade, and Sofia. We are now over 1,000 employees. We have a turnover this year around 15 million, and an EBIT will be around 1.2 million. And next year we are planning 20 million of turnover and 2 million of EBIT. So that's going well. And in 2015, Work Service came knocking. It's a huge multinational HR company. It's 17 countries and over 50,000 employees. They are worth approximately 700 million euro in Warsaw and London Stock Exchange. So we did the major in 2015 at the end of the year. It was a great experience for me to know also the inside procedures of the multinational companies and how they work. So that was also a demanding job to put that through. So another thing to point out, I'm always talking to my employees and say, know your clients, be an expert in what you do, because being an expert today is really valuable. It doesn't matter what you do. You can do an HR, you can do finance, you can do entrepreneurship, whatever, but be an expert at what you do, because experts are worth a lot of money today, and experts are being headhunted. So this is definitely, or if you have your own company, expose your company as an expert. So this is definitely a way to go: education and seminars and that kind of thing. So this is one more advice: be ahead of time, because when you go to some meeting, you must anticipate what the client might need, how to help him, and to offer some solution that that wants to be solved. So that's why knowing your industry is very important, and knowing the terminology and everything. So, okay, this is a slide from my DBA, and also a pointer. So I'm doing the DBA. I'm doing the effect model on the effects of firm created content, online content with added value, and how this everything affects your company brand value, brand equity, and at the end, business performance. And this is the topic that I'm learning for now for 10 years or more, because it's all connected with system engine optimization and the power of Google and the internet and everything. So it will be interesting. Position yourself as an expert. Use social media tools for branding, positioning, exposure. They are free. Share your knowledge with high quality content with added value associated with your company. So social media is not for spamming. It's for knowledge sharing. So that is how I see it. So at the end, one slide that I'm not doing the marketing for myself, but it's definitely worth to consider, because I have lost so many hours trying to select my own employees over the 20 years. So choose an agency, whatever agency. Let them do the work. You have a guarantee always. If the candidate is not good, you can change it and so on. So this is my advice, definitely, not to waste time. At the end, it's cheaper. So thank you very much. And if you have any questions, I'm here. Thank you.